Welcome to first and only SaaS News Digest, where it's featured on LinkedIn, covering news, events, and updates that are happening in SaaS community worldwide. Let's kick off today with the news about new niche in the SaaS world. In the recent years, analytics as a service has become a bigger buzzword than ever. Analytics became a cornerstone of the marketing world. Traditional analytics can be very expensive, very quickly. Analytics as a service outsources this while still delivering results to smaller companies. And managed service providers might be able to bundle subscription analytics alongside with other services, and this could lead to enterprise-level offerings at smaller business prices. The entire concept of analytics as a service is to help companies, owners, understand their customers better. And they can see which products they sell the most, how their supply chain is going on, and work accordingly. And developers hope that software kits in this niche will remove the need to hire dedicated staff members for smaller companies. And lastly, for the business owners, this could mean a bigger profit at the lower cost. And unsurprisingly, the demand for analytics as a service is as sky high. By 2026, this niche market is expected to grow to $101 billion. And I think it's safe to say that venture capital groups are going to be excited to invest here. And the coolest thing about the services is that they are easy enough for people without training to use them. So we can't wait to see where this industry is headed and might make work easier for everyone involved. And our next update zeroes in on new regulations related to artificial intelligence. As we all know, AI can be a great tool to improve our society and the way things are done. Well, unfortunately, artificial intelligence can also be misused, and this can lead to devastating consequences. This is why lawmakers passed a bunch of new regulations that limit the use of AI. And this is even true to the US, where the lawmakers are notorious for dragging their feet. 5 major US regulators recently filed a motion to see how banks are using AI. And more is part of the attempt to ensure AI is used fairly and transparently among bankers. The European Union is not far behind of this matter either, and recently they proposed a new set of rules dedicated to keeping AI safe. So if companies found misusing AI, they may be liable for up to 6% of their revenue in the form of the fine. And new regulations still are in the work, but it seems like they have certain things in common. They all focus on risk reduction, holding companies accountable, and risk assessments. The FTC has been particularly vocal about holding companies accountable in the recent years. For example, on April 9th, the FTC doubled down on the importance of managing risk as an ongoing battle. I mean, it's true. Other laws begin to ask companies to show documentation of their risk assessments and regularly work towards accountability. AI is constantly evolving, which means you have to make sure accountability involves with it. Oddly enough, we still don't know or have a rigid definition of what AI is, or at least in a legal sense, which brings us to this strange place in the legal world. And it's clear, groups want to add more accountability in the way companies use AI. Well, however, most regulations are nebulous at best. Even so, it's good to know that groups are trying to create laws to make artificial intelligence safe for all of us. As AI becomes a bigger part of our lives, it's safe to say that more rigid laws will hold. I hope you enjoyed SaaS News Digest. The SaaS News Digest belongs to all of us and provides value to the members of our community because of you. So please click on like or insightful button, share SaaS Digest on your LinkedIn page, and let's work together in building this community. My name is Artem Gassan. I'm the general partner at SaaS Growth Ventures, and my superpower is I fuel growth and revenue for SaaS companies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.